I was born in Leicester, but I spent the first 6 years of my life in Zimbabwe. So when I was just under a year, about 8 months, I moved to Zimbabwe with my mum and I lived with my grandparents out there. My mum was one of 8 children, so we always had really big gatherings. It was always busy at my grandparents' house, and I think family is so important in our culture, just being there for one another. I remember my grandma would always be cooking pretty much every day. There will always be someone at the house and we'll always have a lot of food. This is our family album. These are pictures of me as a baby. I love this picture, it's one of my favourite pictures. That's my grandma, my mum, and that's me. So just all 3 generations there, which is one of my favourites. I used to love putting on my mum's wigs, so I think I actually have one of my mum's wigs on. So that's not my real hair, that's a wig that I have on. So my mum actually moved to the UK in 1991 to work as a nurse. This is a picture of her in her nursing uniform. I remember her telling me how it was a really tough time for her when she started in her nursing, and I'm really proud of everything that she's achieved. She's done really well in her nursing career. Yeah, just looking at this picture just makes me proud to be a nurse and just following in her footsteps and being able to achieve similar things that she's achieved. Yeah, we are very close. So transitioning at school in England was quite tough coming from Zimbabwe. There wasn't many African children in class, so I think I was the only one for quite a long time. So I did feel like I stood out quite a lot. There wasn't really anyone who looked like me, and I think as a young girl you tend to look at so many things like hair, and no one has the same hair as you or talks like you, so that was quite tough. I think living in Zimbabwe, pretty much everyone who I was surrounded by were all Christians, so I grew up going to church regularly every Sunday, and even living here in England we carried on going to church. Although my background, my culture, my ethnicity, being Black African is part of my identity, I do ultimately believe the root of my identity is in Christ. I'm a daughter of God, and being Black and coming from an African background is more layers to my identity. I feel that it complements my identity, but it's not the sole root of who I am. For me, Black History Month is about acknowledging and celebrating our roots and our heritage. It's about being proud of your culture and how it's influenced your upbringing and your character, but it's also about celebrating and paying tribute to those people who had to fight for our rights and our freedom. So people like Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, because of their fights, and for us to be able to have the opportunity that we have now and to be able to achieve what we're able to achieve now and just be able to bring about that equality in our lives.